The driver nodded and didn't ask anything else. For 3 hours on the road, I stared out the window as the highway slid by like a reel of film. Each mile marker tugged at memories of my younger years. The time Elaine and I built our first home with my disability benefits, to a new battle. I closed my eyes and whispered, Marcus, son, you think I'm weak, but you're about to learn the strength of a man who's seen hell. I remember clearly the last morning with Elaine. Spring sunlight slipped through the curtains onto her thin hands. I held them tight, trying to keep the warmth from leaving. Elaine opened her eyes, looked at me, and said in a faint voice, Ben, don't let this pain devour you. Then she smiled softly as if she already knew I wouldn't listen. After the funeral, the house felt too big and too quiet. Every sound, the clock, the wind through the window reminded me she wasn't there. I never feared a battlefield, but no one taught me how to fight loneliness. Every night I sat in the rocking chair, stared at our wedding photo, and played at last her favorite song. Then the old nightmares came back, nights in the Vietnamese jungle, gunfire, screaming, the crack of helicopters. I jolted awake, soaked in sweat, heart-pounding, PTSD. The thing I thought I'd left behind returned like a ghost. I started forgetting small things, misplacing keys, losing my reading glasses, leaving the stove on. Dr. Leona Bryan at the VA center advised me to have someone live with me. That's when Marcus showed up. Dad, why live alone in a big house? Renee and I have a spare room. Come stay with us. I'll handle everything. You just rest. I looked at my only son and felt moved, thinking he wanted to make up for what I'd lost. I didn't want to be a burden, but he was right at my age. Having someone around is good. I packed a few things. The old suitcase, my uniform, and our wedding photo. When I left the house, I looked back one last time. It was quiet, but I felt Elaine's eyes watching me. I told myself, I'll come back, honey. The first weeks at Marcus Place were actually pleasant. Renee smiled, made me morning coffee, asked if I wanted to watch the news. Marcus helped register me for follow-up appointments at the nearby VA, and we had dinner together every night. I sat at the table, listened to them talk about work and friends, and they'd turn to ask, Dad, how's the pot roast? I laughed, better than the cow in the service.